obviously caffeine is something that people have to have first thing in the morning. If they're tired, oh, I need some caffeine, to wake me up and keep me going. And, not saying people shouldn't have caffeine, if people like coffee and whatever, that's fine. But one of the things about caffeine is that caffeine does not, people think it gives you energy, gives you an energy boost. But what caffeine does is it takes energy from the future and lets you have it now, which means that then in the future, you're going to have a dip double the size. So what it does is when we wake up in the day and we start to go about our day and our brain's active, there starts to be this chemical called adenosine, which builds up in our brain. And throughout the day, it builds up more and more. And what it does is it starts to activate our sleeping pathways and starts to turn off our waking pathways. So through the day, it starts to, get us ready for sleep. When you have caffeine, what it does is it blocks the receptors. So adenosine can't interact with them. And so it can't down the waking pathways and it can't the sleep pathways, but it doesn't get rid of the adenosine. So the adenosine continues to build up in our brain. It's just not interacting. Then when the caffeine wears off, then suddenly there's a load of adenosine does that and we'll feel really tired. So you just get a dump. So it's not giving you more energy in the day. It's stealing energy from later in the day, having it now, and then later in the day, you'll feel worse. So don't, using caffeine for energy doesn't really work. I mean, like I say, if you like coffee and you like caffeine, fine, have it, but it's not going to give you more energy. So people just need to understand how they're using it. And obviously having caffeine in the evening or later in the day is going to have a negative effect because it's preventing the adenosine from getting your brain ready for sleep.